Welcome back to Strange Travels. In our last video, we kicked off our time in Chicago at the famous tiki bar, 3 Dots and a Dash. Then woke up and visited Hero Coffee for breakfast, explored Grant Park, Buckingham Fountain, Millennium Park, saw Cloud Gate, aka The Bean, and took an awesome architectural boat tour of Chicago.
Now, we are in search of Chicago deep dish pizza and a secret speakeasy that's hard to find even if you know where to look.
So after going back to the hotel, Lauren and I realized that we didn't eat lunch today.
Fool me once, strike one.
And that's unacceptable. You guys deserve better. We should be better.
So what are you going to do?
Deep dish pizza.
Alright, Giordano's claims to be the inventors of the Chicago deep dish pizza or the stuffed pizza. Two brothers from Turin, Italy, who eventually found their way over to America, Efren and Joseph. Joseph actually moved to Chicago. He was working at a pizza. He was working at a pizza place and did not like the quality and taste of the pizza, so he opened up his own restaurant, Roma. Soon after, his brother Efren joined him, and then they developed the stuffed pizza based on their mom's Easter pie recipe, and the rest is history.
We got some cheesy garlic bread because in case you've never been to anywhere that has deep dish pizza, it takes about 45 minutes and we are starving. So we got some cheesy garlic bread for an appetizer. This is definitely hitting the spot after a long day of exploring.
Yeah, like Lauren said, you get in here and it takes 45 minutes for your deep dish pizza, and you're just seeing pizzas come out left and right. You're smelling pizzas, and it's impossible to it would be impossible for me to just sit here for 45 minutes and not get something. So we're getting this garlic bread to hold us over. Although I feel like this could be a meal, but we're pretty hungry, so I'm excited about this. The bread is like perfectly crisp on the bottom, and then it's like a cloud. It's so fluffy. We got the Chicago Classic, which comes with pepperonis, mushrooms, green peppers, and onions, and it's finally here. I can see how this would be called a pie because that crust is no soggy bottoms here, that's for sure.
I don't want a soggy bottom.
That crust is thick, crunchy, so cheesy, oh, just full of toppings. I mean, look at this. Look at all that. Oh, I'm gonna eat all of it. It's so good.
This is actually my second slice because on my first slice I decided I would scoop it and just keep lifting because the cheese wouldn't cut, and it fell and the sauce went everywhere and my poor pizza was not pizza anymore. So this is my second try. This slice looks a lot prettier than my first slice. It's a lot better when you have sauce. It's really good. I mean, it is just packed with meat and onions and sauce and cheese. I mean, gosh, so much cheese. It's so good.
All right, so we needed to walk off all that pizza. So we walked over to the museum campus, which is home to Shed Aquarium, Field Museum, and the Adler Planetarium. And this is I'm jealous. This place is awesome. Nice walking trails, biking trails, parks. We're not going to any of the museums, but I definitely think there will come a day that we will, because we've heard great things about them. Have you been to them?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Hopefully there's a trip in the future where we can come back and visit some of these places, because they sound incredible. We found a place to sit behind Adler Planetarium that just kind of looks over Lake Michigan. So taking a break before we continue walking around and exploring. So we explored the museum campus a little bit more, paid our respects at Soldier Field.
Home to a certain team, a team that is known as the Bears. The Bears.
Before we call it a night, we got one more stop to make to get a snack, maybe a drink.
Some live music.
Yeah, if we can find it. So, we'll see. All right, so we just left Green Door Tavern, but we didn't actually go to Green Door Tavern. We actually went to the Drifter, which is located in the basement. If you go into the Green Door Tavern and you just kind of keep going like you're going to the restroom, go down a set of stairs, and there's a hidden door that takes you into the Drifter. And it was, when we opened the door, wasn't quite sure what we were gonna find.
Yeah.
And someone was there to greet us, check our IDs, let us know that there's a $6 cover, and that is a 90-minute limit.
90-minute limit to stay, because it gets so busy.
They give you a menu with kind of what their drinks are. They have some food options, but their cocktails come on
tarot cards.
Tarot cards that they like make.
Yes.
Which is really fun.
I got the...
Bye, Felicia.
I ended up getting the Suns Out, Guns Out. Our bartender said that was one of his favorites. And it had Lexington bourbon in it, so of course, it didn't take much to talk me into that. And then I also ended up getting the Is It Summer Yet? Because I feel like come January 2nd, I'm constantly saying those exact words to Lauren.
While me and Lily are like, where's the snow?
Yeah, I am, after New Year's, I'm wishing winter away.
But I will say, that drink, I would definitely get, because it's so interesting, the difference of flavors all mixed together. It was definitely very unique. So if you're
celery, the chili, and the watermelon.
Yeah. So if you're looking for like a unique type of
very
drink.
unique, but very good and refreshing, oddly refreshing, I should say.
Yes.
And then we were still pretty full from our lunch or dinner.
Late, early dinner.
All that pizza we ate. So we did get a little bit to eat. I got some deviled eggs, which were really good. I'd heard that they were popular at the Green Door Tavern and at the Drifter. And then we hadn't had dessert.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we realized we had been in Chicago almost 24 hours and we had not gotten any dessert. Like, who are we?
But fool me twice, strike three.
We had to correct that, and boy did we.
Yes, we got the fried Nutella sandwich, and let me tell you, like if you come here, even if you come before dinner, after, it doesn't matter, you gotta get it.
I would go back there just for that.
Yeah, 100%.
Forget the drinks or anything. I would go for that Nutella, fried Nutella goodness.
Yes.
But it was a really fun place. They had live music. They had what is originally a kind of like jazz trio, but there was two of them there today. They only played 3 songs, and I wish they had kept going.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I could have listened to them all night. So it was a really fun place. I will say, in between music, they kind of they closed the curtain and put on like
burlesque show or something
from like the 30s or 40s. I don't know.
It was interesting.
That was a little weird, but so just beware that if you go, that might be playing, but in between the live music acts.
Yeah.
But would definitely come back. And now I think we are heading back to the hotel. We got another big day tomorrow, but we've had a full day here in Chicago. I think it's crazy how everywhere we've been has exceeded expectations.
Yeah, everything has definitely exceeded. So.
And we got a big day tomorrow. So that was basically, except for the Drifter, everything was on the south side of the river. So the north side of the river's got some big shoes to fill tomorrow. Wrigleyville, Wrigley Field. We're coming for you tomorrow. Can't wait for that. And also maybe a hot dog, a Chicago dog.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, with that, I'm going to bed.
Not so fast, my friends.
Okay, so we're leaving the Green Door Tavern and we're just walking down the road and we come across this Mr. Beef. And I've never really watched the show except for occasionally seeing it when Lauren's watching. And I'm like, is that from The Bear?
It will. It's not going to hit. Just help me out. It's going to fit. It's not.
And it is. So it's so funny because we were just walking down, getting ready to go back to our hotel, and he's like, Mr. Beef. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, that sounds familiar. And then I was like, wait, that's from the show. And I like Googled it really quick, and it's like, yeah, apparently that's what the show is portrayed as, the Mr. Beef from Orleans Street. So if you come to the Green Door Tavern or the Drifter where we went, just like walk literally like 100 feet and you'll find Mr. Beef.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
I was just joking, and turns out
That's what it was.
It was true.
All right, Ditka versus God in a golf match. Now, he's a good golfer.
Ditka.